Joining us now, I'm very happy to welcome David Cage, co-founder of Quantic Dream and the writer-director of Beyond Two Souls. Now, last night we got to see a really incredible piece of the beginning of the story, and the narrative was so heavy. How do you go about balancing the storytelling with the interactivity in the game?
Well, that's the big challenge with the type of games we make. It's always to find the right balance. We don't want to create games where the story is told through cutscenes. People don't want to watch at a movie, they want to play something. So we always try to make sure that the story is told through gameplay and not through cutscene. That's a big challenge in what we do.
Well, you guys do an incredibly great job with it.
Thanks.
Now, all of our fans out there of Quantic Dream will obviously remember you from Heavy Rain. Now, what lessons did you learn from Heavy Rain that you were able to implement into Beyond?
Well, the first lesson we learned is the importance of storytelling for many gamers, much more than we thought, actually. You know, in average in the industry, about 20% or 25% of the people starting the game finish it.
Really?
Where with Heavy Rain, it was about 75%. Wow. So the story was so a driving force for many gamers that we thought was very, very interesting, very important.
Absolutely.
I also feel that there is a real need or demand for more mature titles and different themes that current themes that we usually find in games.
Absolutely. Now, I have to ask, how did Ellen Page get involved with Beyond? She is one of my favorite actresses. I absolutely adore her, and you could totally see every little crinkle in her eye when she was thinking, wasn't even saying a word. How did you get your hands on her?
Well, Ellen was someone I had in mind from the first line of my script. So I wrote for a year, just having a face in mind. And when we had to decide who would ask to be Jodie Holmes in this game, we thought of Ellen, and we just asked, sent a script, met, and yeah, when we met, it was obvious that she was Jodie Holmes for me. She was exactly the character I had in mind.
Wow. Now, had she ever worked in a video game before, either in motion or performance capture?
No, I think it's the first time.
Wow. What makes Quantic Dream so good at performance capture?
On Heavy Rain, we use the technology that is really splitting the performance in two, shooting the face and voice on one side and the body in a second time. So you really split the performance and you lose a lot of emotion. So when we started working on Beyond, we wanted this technical demo to show performance capture, shooting face, body, voice at the same time. And that was a tech demo called Kara.
Exactly, and yeah, I was going to ask about that. So now you debuted the Kara tech demo at GDC. How did that relate to Beyond? What did you use from that we can actually see in the gameplay?
We developed a brand new engine for Beyond, and we used it for the first time with Kara. And it's also about performance capture. It's a brand new way of shooting sequences, and it's really inspired from James Cameron's work on Avatar. Wow. He used exactly the same technology. So we wanted to learn and discover, and we just decided to shoot this short film in a way in real-time 3D to see and to learn.
That's great. Yeah, a lot of my Twitter followers out there were asking me about the new graphical engine, and did that mean we were going to get better visuals, or were they going to be different visuals? So I know a lot of people are really excited about the limitless possibilities with this new graphical engine.
Yeah, we're really happy with the new engine. All the cinematography of the visuals were very important to us.
Absolutely. Well, it definitely came across when we were watching that short trailer. I was so amazed. We were looking at the clips of Ellen Page in production, and we're used to seeing all these we got a couple dots, little green tennis balls on the costumes. She had dots all the way under every one of her eyelashes. You guys went really in depth to capture all that emotive quality, and it definitely came through in the game. So super impressive.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was very important. I mean, all the other captures around the eyes, it's really to capture, of course, the eyes movement and get every single detail. We really want to recreate the performance we got on stage in the game, so we got the same emotion.
That's wonderful. Well, David, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of us are so super excited about Beyond. I know we're all going to be quite addicted. So thank you so much for stopping by.